Hello and welcome to musicwithryan.com. Today we are back here for the Beginning Guitar 101 eCourse, lesson number 2 of 12. And for lesson number 2, we're going to review our hand positions, our left and right hand positions, get a little bit more in depth about the technique. We are going to talk about major and minor chords and why they're different. And of course, learn some new chords. Talk about tapping and strumming, tapping our foot that is, and strumming guitar and how important that is, creating that self-metronome and that pulse. We're going to learn how to read the basic chord chart and how to strum and change the chords at appropriate times. And of course we're going to talk about rhythm. And we're going to review or learn about quarter notes and whole notes and eighth notes and give you that foundation of your rhythm lesson. And lastly, we're going to cover our new tune, Let It Be by the Beatles. This is a great song to play. You know it. Many people know it, so they enjoy hearing it. We're going to learn to play the melody and the rhythm, so you have two parts to this song. Everything's in depth. The lesson's about 70 minutes in length. I have close-ups on my left and right hand. Again, this is lesson number 2 of 12. If you'd like more information about the entire eCourse, the Beginning Guitar eCourse, hop over to my website. And there you'll be able to check out more in depth and in detail about what each lesson entails and what I cover. For now, let's go ahead and check out lesson number 2, give you a glimpse of what's inside this lesson, how I teach, how I approach it. And again, subscribe to my page, make a comment, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. All right, so as you see, I got a little different angle here going on, getting a glimpse into my studio, a wee bit anyway. And I wanted to get this different angle because I want to talk about tapping our foot while we strum and play guitar, or while we pick notes and play guitar. It's a super important skill to develop when playing not just guitar, but any musical instrument, is being able to tap our foot and play. Okay, so for some of you this might come naturally. Maybe you've had some music in the past and it just kind of comes naturally, but some of you that particularly are older and didn't get the music lesson, the rhythm lesson when you were young, and when I say rhythm lesson, I meant didn't have piano or band or something like that. This might be a little bit more difficult for you. And we're gonna do the strumming pattern here for Let It Be, which is rather simple, which I feel that you'll be able to do. It may affect you more when you're doing more complicated things. But let's talk about the basics for it, because we want to, again, tapping our foot. And I'm going to use my left foot. I usually tap with, what foot do I usually tap with? I usually tap with my right foot, I think. And I usually use, you can use either foot. I usually use in the toe, but I'm going to actually use the heel so you can see my foot going up and down. So we're going to talk about the relationship between my hand and my foot, okay? And I want you to get, the reason we tap our foot is, it's like a self-metronome, okay? Click, 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 click. So however fast I'm going to play the tune is where I want to tap my foot. You can hear it, but you can't quite as well see it when I just do it with my toe. So that is our metronome. And that stays the same the whole time no matter what we were playing. Boom, boom, boom. Now my hand and my foot are connected like I was saying. I kind of pretend there's a string from my hand, my foot. So my foot comes up, my hand comes up, my foot comes down, my hand goes down. Boom, boom. And I'll use my heel. So there's the kind of the general rule. So, another I guess rule just to kind of tie it together would be saying downstrokes on downbeats, which are when my foot comes down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are the downbeats. Upstrokes on upbeats, which are the and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? That's the rule. I mean my foot and hand are attached. All right. So as you see here, I got the chord chart for Let It Be, and I'm sure you have it in front of you. And I just wanted to make sure that we understand how to read this a little bit, and if you've read some music in the past, then it'll be a little more helpful. If you haven't, then this is why I'm doing it, and to refresh your memory if you have. So, again, the chords for the tune are above each measure. Okay? And they are different from the melody notes right here. Okay? Those are two separate parts. Two separate parts. We're going to learn how to strum these chords. Okay? We've got our strumming pattern that's going to fit in each measure. We're going to strum those chords. That'll be one part. Then we'll be playing the single string melodies right along here, another part. Okay? Two different parts. I don't want you to get confused. And again, I might have repeated this to you, and I apologize. So, but just reading this on down as a piece of music, we start here, of course. It says verse. We read it down right here. And we take the first time, right here, it's hard to see on the paper, but you can see on yours, first ending. Okay, we play right here. All of a sudden we run into this little sign right here. It's double dot, double bar, means repeat. So we go all the way back to the beginning. Look at, there's another double dot, double bar. They're enclosed with each other. And we read it on down the second time. And right when we get to right here, we hop to the second ending. Okay? Second time, second ending. So once, twice, and right here, it's almost the same measure, but it is a little different. It's still a G chord there.